Hi friends, good morning all of you. How are you all?
The ocean level starts at zero. I hold my breath and down I go. I get to negative 10 feet, find I'm scared of the deep. So I swim up 13 to get to positive 3. We will always remember to define an integer as a positive or negative whole number. I tried to buy a ticket to skydive. It cost $15, but I only had 5. I used the 5 I have and borrowed 10 from a friend. And now in dollars I've got negative 10. We will always remember to define an integer as a positive or negative whole number. Yeah, yeah. It is so, so cold. It is 5 below. I need a warm coat when it's less than 0. But now the temperature has gone up 8 degrees. And so it's positive 3. Still a deep freeze. We will always remember to define an integer as a positive or negative whole number. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolute value is the value of the number. If you take away the sign, for example, both 9 and negative 9 have an absolute value of just 9. It's how far from 0 a value is on the number line. So to find the absolute value, just take away the sign. Take it away! Woo! We will always remember to define an integer as a positive or negative whole number. Yeah!
Namaste children. So yesterday we have seen the addition of integers, how to add the integers in using the number line, sum, more, less, and without using the words more and less also, directly when the symbol plus is given, how to move the direction. This is all we have seen. Now we have, let us learn the properties of integers. What are the main properties of integers? Based on that, how we are going to solve the sums. The first property says the sum of any two integers is also an integer. Here we have few properties of additions. The sum of any two integers is also an integer. Let us take plus 5 and minus 9. These are two integers, one is positive and the other one is negative. When you add, the sum is minus 4. Minus 4 is also an integer. So, first property satisfies. If you take the second property, the sum remains same. The sum remains same even if we change the order of addends. If we change the order of addends, the sum remains same. For that, let us take an example. Minus 6 and 11 are two integers. Let us add minus 6 and 11. The sum became plus 5. If you change the order plus 11 and minus 6, then also the sum is plus 5 only. So even if you change the order of the numbers, the sum remains the same. So it is called, this property is called commutative property. Commutative property under addition of integers. So here we have a third property. The sum of three integers remains the same even after changing the grouping of the addends, the sum remains same. So here for proving this, we take three numbers 3, minus 5 and 9. First we take the group for 3 and minus 5, add them, then add to 9. So 3 and minus 5 if we add, you will get minus 2. Minus 2 plus 9 is equal to 7. Then we change the order of the grouping. 3 plus minus 5 plus 9 numbers will be the same order, but grouping order changes. Let us change the grouping order. Let us take the order grouping for minus 5 and plus 9. So 3 remains same. 3 plus minus 5 and plus 9. Minus 5 plus 9 is 4. 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. So here also the sum is, in both cases, the sum is 7 only. So here this property is called associative property under addition. Associative property of integers under addition. Okay. Let us see the video, continue the video, and let us observe with a few more examples. Means, for example, you take any two integers, as you wish, give any two integers, it can be positive, negative, or 0 or anything. I will take 5 and minus 2. Two integers, if I add 5 and minus 2, as you know that we have learned the number line, we go to 5 and 2 steps we will go to left side, we will reach 3. So is 3 is also an integer? Yes. So the sum of any two integers is also an integer. If you want to, I will give you one more example also. Let us take the number 3 and 0. Is 0 an integer? Yes. 3 is an integer, 0 is an integer. So if you add this both, 3 plus 0, how much? Yes? Yes, right. 3 plus 0 is equal to 3. So 3 is also an integer. The sum of any two integers is also an integer. One point we should understand here, this we have learned already in the first chapter, natural numbers and whole numbers. 0 is called identity element under addition. Whether it is natural numbers or integers or any other number system, 0 is called identity element under addition, additive identity. Any number if you add to 0, you will get the same number. So 0 is called additive identity. So 0 is also an integer, 3 is an integer. So sum of these two numbers, answer is also an integer. So first property satisfies. Okay. Now let us see the second one. The sum remains the same even if we change the order of addends. So when you are adding two numbers, the sum remains the same. Let us see with an example. So let us give me any two integers. 3 and minus 4. Okay, two numbers I am taking. What this property says is, if you add these two numbers, 3 and minus 4, and even if you change the order, answer should be same. Minus 4 plus 3. This order also, is the answer same or not? So how to do this 3 plus 4 minus 4? You will draw a number line. You will take 0, 1, 2, 3. Just roughly I am showing you for your understanding. So up to you will start at 3 minus 4. Left side you move to 4 steps. So 3 steps only you came to reach 0. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. So 4 steps when you come to the left side if you come 4 steps, so where did you reach? Minus 1. So answer is minus 1. Coming to this order, minus 4 plus 3. Here also you draw a number line 0, you turn minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and so on. 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. As per this, first we go to minus 4. Okay, here we start. And plus 3. 3 is plus 3 only. So right side you have to go. How many steps? 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So where will we reach? Minus 1. So here also minus 1. Here also minus 1. Any order we take, the sum of two integers in any order, the sum remains same. This is another property. This only we call it as a commutative property. A plus B is equal to B plus A, where A and B are any two integers. A plus B is equal to B plus A. This is called commutative property under addition. In the place of addition, if you take multiplication, that order name of the property is commutative property under multiplication, whatever the operation you are using. No problem here. No matter what is the name of the property and all is not much important. No, don't stress more on the name of the property and this all. Just only I am explaining for your understanding of the concept. Name of this property, this is commutative property. Now let us check the third property, which is sum of three integers remains the same even after changing the grouping of the addends. Once again I repeat, this is a little confusion for you on reading. Sum of three integers remains the same even after changing the grouping of the addends. What does it mean? So here it means you can take any three integers. Give me any three integers. Let us take any three integers, small numbers. 2, -1, 4. Three integers I took randomly. There is no rule that these are only the numbers to be taken, can't be taken other number. You can take any three numbers. Randomly I took three numbers. According to this, 2 plus -1 plus 4. First you group these two numbers, add. For this answer you add the third number. This is the first order. And even if you change the order of the group, means for second two numbers you take the group, first, second and third numbers you add. For that you add the first number. This group. Is the answer same or not? You have to check. So according to this, as you have learned in 5th class DMAS rule and also in the BODMAS rule also, first brackets part have to be simplified as per the BODMAS rule. So within this bracket, how much is there? 2 plus -1. You learned already how to add 2 plus -1. You go to 2 and -1, move to left side one step. Where will you reach? 1. How much to be added for this? 4. 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. This is the answer. Now coming to this 2 plus, this will not change. -1 plus 4, this we have to add. So this also, first to go to -1. From there, move to 4 steps towards your right side. From -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So after moving 4 steps to the right side from -1, just I will show you. -1, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. If you from -1, if you go to right side 4 steps, where you are reaching 3. So 2 plus 3. Now 2 plus 3 is equal to again 5. Here answer also 5. Here answer also 5. So even if you change the order of the grouping of three addends, the answer remains the same. This property also satisfies. This is called associative property under addition of integers. So just we generalize this property as if A, B, C are any three integers. If A, B, C are any three integers, then A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. Order of the grouping of the numbers will change, the answer remains the same. This is called associative. Here associative means bracket is associating. Association means neighboring, it is sharing with the neighborhood number. So this bracket is sharing with the neighborhood number, the order is changing. This is called associative property under addition. It satisfies the integers. This is the third property of the integers. Okay.